Hello everyone, welcome you to SsbSureshot Academy and to this weekly current affairs session. Ladies and gentlemen, this session is going to be very important for those students who all are aspiring to become officers in the Indian Armed Forces, because in this session I will be discussing most of the issues which are important for your NDA and CDS exam and upcoming NDA and CDS exam, which is scheduled on 4th of September. At the same time, this session will also help those students who are going for SSBs in their lecture GD and while writing your site stories. So you can use these data. So I have subdivided this topic into international issues, national affairs, regional and state affairs, sports, defense, and miscellaneous topics, which includes important dates, person and places, etc. So first of all, we will be discussing one of the international issues, which says that the UNGA resolution has been passed declaring healthy environment as human right. So this declaration has been passed by 161 members out of 193 of United Nations General Assembly. So out of 193, 161 members have voted in favor of declaring healthy environment as a human right. So India has also casted its vote in favor of this resolution, and there are some countries which were found absent in this voting. These are Belarus, then it comes China, Cambodia, Russia, Syria, Ethiopia, Iran, and Kyrgyzstan. So these countries were found absent from the voting of which declares healthy environment as a human right. Next issue which we have seen, that is regarding the India-Bangladesh cross-border logistics supply for those cargoes which are under container, that is containerized cargo. So India and Bangladesh have successfully completed the first cross-border logistic containerized cargo through inland waterways. So why this alternate wage, despite we can have transfer of these cargoes through oceans? Because during the monsoons, there is a turbulence weather causes which delays when goods are transported through oceans. So the ocean network runs under capacity pressure in those days. So that is the reason for getting into the alternate inland waterways are being welcomed by shippers, as it is quicker and more reliable. So first transfer of the cargo through inland waterways have been successful. Next, we will see that Russia has declared that Russia to quit International Space Station after 2024. So what is this International Space Station? Actually, it is the International Space Station is jointly run by space agencies of USA, Russia, Japan, Canada, and Europe. So Russia have been in a mood of leaving this from the 2024. So it was first placed in orbit in 1998. The space station is used to carry scientific research in zero gravity. So जो ये space stations है जहाँ पे zero gravity के ऊपर scientific research किया जाता है, and other equipment for further space missions are also prepared over there. In the sense to have a research and more awareness regarding the space by these space agencies. So NASA and other space partners will keep a space station running until 2030, but Russia will leave in the year 2024, according to the information gathered till now. So Russia is likely to focus on building its own space station. So before USSR division, you can say, when in around till 1991, there was Soviet space program, which was significant in making many firsts. Soviet space program, which has made many firsts, like for example, you will say it launched the first satellite through first intercontinental missile. It sent first animal in Earth orbit in the year 1957. You must be aware regarding this. Then it also placed the first human in space in the year 1961. So the Soviet space program was the significant in making many firsts. So now Russia would like to make its own space station. So it will quit in 2024, this International Space Station. Before we go further, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you that SsbSureshot Academy runs various courses, which includes 14-day online SSB course under the guidance and leadership of General VPS Bhakuni and other experts who have been in the previously in the SSB boards for the assessment. Then we also run personality development online class by General Bhakuni sir. And apart from this, we run serious NDA CAPF written courses both on the both platforms, that is online and offline. So for currently for online, there are recorded lectures which are being sold at around just 2K at 2,000 rupees. So to get enrolled to this recorded session, you can contact this number and get registered. This validity will be available till your next written exam. And to get periodic discount on any course, download our application from Google Play Store. So we'll move forward. Next is regarding the Ramsar sites, which has been designed by India. So at presently, there are total of 54 Ramsar sites which has been designed. Earlier, it was 49 and 5 new have been added into this. So what is this Ramsar sites? Why do we say Ramsar sites? So the Ramsar Convention was established by UNESCO on February 2nd, 1971. And actually this Ramsar is a place, city in Iran, where this convention was declared. Okay. So as it was signed in the Ramsar city of Iran, so we say the convention, Ramsar Convention, and according to that, we declare Ramsar site by UNESCO. So in India, how many these sites are there? Total of 54. So 5 new sites have been added into that. It encourages the international cooperation and national action to conserve the wetlands and sustainably use their resources. So it is for the conservation of wetlands. Conservation of wetlands. With the latest addition, total number of Ramsar sites in India is 54. So I will tell you the new 5 sites which have been added recently. These are, you can see here on display. That is Palikarnai Mars Reserve Forest in Tamil Nadu. Total of three are from Tamil Nadu and 1 is from Mizoram and Madhya Pradesh each. So there are a total of 5 new sites which have been added as a Ramsar sites. So it is a freshwater marsh in Chennai. It is only surviving wetlands ecosystem in Chennai. Next is Karikili Bird Sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. So it is a 61.21 hectare protected area located in Kanchipuram district of Tamil Nadu. Then there is a Pichevaram mangrove that is in Tamil Nadu. It is located near Chidambaram in Kudalore district of Tamil Nadu. Then there is a Pala wetland in Mizoram and Sakya Sagar in Madhya Pradesh. So these are the 5 new latest Ramsar sites which have been added by UNESCO. Next, we will see in the sports section that the 44th International Chess Olympiad was inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi. So where it is being hosted? So it is being conducted at Punenjeri village in Mammalapuram district of Chennai. Right. So this will be conducted from July 28 to August 10, 2022. And this International Chess Olympiad was scheduled to held in India for the first time after it moved out by Russia. So for the first time, it is being held in India in 2022. Okay. Next, it is attracting a huge number of entries. For example, 188 entries have been registered under open section and 162 in women's section. And how many teams are there participating representing India? There are 3 teams will participate from India in the open and women section. So 3 teams will be participating in this International Chess Olympiad. And Vishwanathan Anand, one of the greatest chess player from India, will mentor the players of India. Next, we'll see that the India house at Paris Olympics 2024. So Reliance Industries has partnered with the Olympic Association, that is IOA. So Indian Olympic Association, to set up first ever India house at Paris Olympics 2024. So India house have been set up for the Paris Olympic 2024 for the first time in history. So under the partnership of Reliance Industries and Indian Olympic Association, this has been made successful. So Reliance Industry and Indian Olympic Association partnership is directed towards elevation of performance of Indian athletes as well. So for now, you need to know regarding the IOA, that is the Indian Olympic Association. So this is also called as Olympic Committee, Indian Olympic Committee, IOC. Sometimes it is also called as Indian Olympic Committee. You should not get confused among these two. So it selects athletes to represent India at the Olympic Games, Asian Games, and other such international athletic meets. So this body selects Indian sports personnel to represent internationally in the Asian Games, Olympic Games, and other international athletic meets. Next, we see there is a 36th National Games of India 2022, and it will be held in Gujarat, and it is scheduled from September 27th to October 10th, and it will be held across 6 cities of Gujarat, in which all 28 states and 8 union territories will take part in this. How many sports will be played in this? There are a total of 36 sports will be hosted in line with the tagline says sports for unity. Sports for unity is the tagline for this 36th National Games of India. So this year, 2 other sports have been included under this, which makes total 36. These are Yogasana, and Malkhambh. Yogasana and Malkhambh have been added to the list of these games. So it will promote indigenous sports in India. So what we believe that the Yogasana and Malkhambh are the indigenous sports of India. Inaugural function will be held at the in Narendra Modi Stadium in Gujarat. Last edition of the National Games was organized in 2015. So after this, this will be the 7th year. The gap of 7 years is there, and the 2022 edition of the International Games will held. Next, we see regarding INS Vikrant, which is in news. That is the indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant was delivered to Indian Navy on July 28, 2022. So it is 262 meter long and 62 meter wide. Such a huge Indian, you can say Indian Navy aircraft carrier. So it has an operational endurance of 7,500 nautical miles with cruising speed at 18 knots. It is capable of carrying 30 fighter aircrafts, fighter helicopters, and these will be also be commissioning in the August 2022. These 30 fighter helicopters, and the carrier is named as INS Vikrant in the honor of India's first aircraft carrier that was acquired in 1961 from UK, where from we had taken this. The first aircraft carrier that was acquired in the year 1961 from UK, and it is first which we have generated that is indigenous. And INS Vikrant is powered through 4 gas turbines with total power of 88 megawatt, and how many crew members will be there? There will be around 1,700, including women. So there is a space of 1,700 crew members in this ship, the aircraft carrier INS Vikrant. Next, we see there is a military exercise named as a Hong Kong military exercise. Why it is important to know? This is there is no India's interference into this, but it is important because this Hong Kong exercise is the annual military exercise of all the branches of Taiwan militaries and its reserve forces in Taiwan, Kinmen, Penghu, and Matsu, in Taiwan itself. As we say that the Taiwan is a self-governing island, but the ruling Communist Party of China claims Taiwan as its own territory. So Chinese people claims that it is their territory. So this targeting just to counter Chinese army, Taiwan have annual military exercise called Hong Kong military exercise, in which all kind of internal forces of Taiwan take part into this. So this concern have been further increased due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, because China has not ruled out to use force to take over Taiwan. Next, we'll see. Yes, of course, the victorious day of Kargil Vijay Divas. We celebrate. So, why do we celebrate this on July 1999? I must confirm that it should be aware to all of you. So, it is celebrated to mark India's victory over sacrifices of soldiers during the Kargil War, which was from May 1999 to July 1999 in Kargil Dras sector of Jammu and Kashmir. So, how it was and why do we celebrate? Because the troops from Pakistan had illegally invaded some region along the line of control in Ladakh, and they had positioned over the mountain tops of northern Kargil district in Ladakh. तो माउंटेन टॉप पे उन्होंने अक्वायर कर लिया था पाकिस्तानियों ने, ठीक है, इन द कारगिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ लद्दाख. To be in the Hindi, it is Kargil. So to regain its control over the region, Indian Army launched the operation named Operation Vijay. Operation Vijay was launched to have control, to regain control over this grass sector. So finally, on July 26, 1999, Indian soldiers recaptured several mountains in the Himalayas of Kashmir region that Pakistani intruders had captured. Right. To defuse the war situation, Lahore Declaration was signed. So, Lahore Declaration कब signed हुआ था? You need to remember. After the war, that is after Kargil war. ठीक है? So, Lahore Declaration was signed by India and Pakistan in February 1999. And the declaration was about finding a peaceful and bilateral solution to the Kashmir conflict. So after, it was signed before this war. So after this Lahore Declaration, they acquired the Dras sectors, the top mountains of the Kargil district. And then after, from the top, they started shooting to Indian armies, and the courageous and these victorious steps of the Indian Army resulted in having control over and recapturing this point again. And that is why we celebrate Vijay Divas on 26th July every year. Next, we will see that Ukrainian president, who was in news, Volodymyr Zelensky, have been awarded as Winston Churchill Leadership Award by Boris Johnson, then Prime Minister, you can say the caring Prime Minister of Britain. So he also observed as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during Second War, as well as from 1951 to 1955. So who solved this? Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of Britain during the Second World War. And as at that time, Winston Churchill has represented the country. So after the Russian invasion, Ukrainian president stood firmly. So this award was given to him. The situation was similar to what Churchill had faced in the year 1940. He received the award in virtual mode during a ceremony held at the London office of Boris Johnson. Next, we will see regarding the International Tiger Day. So the World Tiger Day was founded in the 2010 during St. Petersburg Tiger Summit 2010. And the day is aimed at promoting a global system to protect natural habitats of tigers, raising public awareness on risks and challenges faced by tigers worldwide. Now, what is this cryptojacking that is in news? Actually, cryptojacking is a cyber crime in which the pirates attacks the cryptocurrencies by formulating various viruses, you can say, and various programmings. It is a type of crypto crime in which cryptocurrencies are mined through hacked computers. Due to this, cyber criminals are developing and distributing crypto mining malware. When the malware gets loaded onto compromised devices, it mints new coins. However, it creates vulnerabilities in the web browsers and extensions of browsers. So in the cryptojacking, victims are not aware that their computers or networks have already been compromised, right? So with this, we will bind up the session. Before I bind up, I would like to remind you again that SsbSureshot Academy runs various courses for SSB, written courses, personality development, both in offline and online mode. To get more detail regarding these courses, you may contact these two numbers. Apart from this SSB personality development, we also run written courses for NDA, CDS, and other defense entries. To get periodic discount on any course, download our application from Play Store. And to get recorded lectures for NDA and CDS, just at ₹2000, you can contact this number. With this, I wind up the session. Thank you.